Hey, what up, y'all? Oh, yeah, I'm still here. Krusty Button went to the room. I had to make sure I walked him back to his hotel. He's at Aria. Yeah, yeah. Krusty was a trooper because yeah, he drank probably way more than I did, even prior to meeting up. But yeah, but hopefully he got into his room. But I led him as far as I could lead him. You know, I'm not gonna go tuck him in, right? Yeah, I'm here at Park MGM slash NoMAD. I'm just chilling inside here at the NoMAD baccarat room. Hey. All right. Because early, oh, that's, I never noticed that. Oh, that is beautiful. Out of all these years, I never noticed this. This is beautiful. Check this out, guys. Jeez. I never noticed this up here like this. Wow. Oh, beautiful stainless. I guess it's stainless steel. No, stainless, stained glass. I'll shut the hell up. I don't even know how to say it. Stained glass. That is, oh wow, I never noticed this. Never noticed this. Oh. Hey. But yeah, I think I think this property is still. I mean, those who like it, they like it. But even then, I'm surprised that it doesn't get like overly. I'm surprised it doesn't get overly flowed because their restaurant options here at Park MGM, beautiful options, including a Korean restaurant option. Well, well, Korean inspired restaurant. They got Italy. Yeah, it's a food court and it could be maybe if a little bit, few dollars cheaper per item, maybe, but it's a beautiful kind of concept, right? Although Mario Batelli is sort of involved with it, right? Mario got hit a few years ago, which he should have been hit. Uh, then you have one of the best steakhouses in all of Las Vegas, Bavette's Steakhouse. Strictly from like a taste standpoint, Bavette's is up there. The only catch the only catch with Bavette's is I mean, it's beautiful in there. Don't get me wrong. It's nice, right? Plush, nice, so forth and so forth. It looks like a steakhouse. However, when you're in there, you don't get any glimpse or any experience that you're in Las Vegas. Because you're in there, there's absolutely nothing that kind of reminds you that you're in Las Vegas. That's the only catch. But yeah, best friend, Korean restaurant. You got Prim for early brunch. Prim is a beautiful venue. It'll wake you up once you go in there. So I think Prim is one of the perfect brunch atmosphere in there because you also have outdoors and indoors at Prim. And I mean the rooms are small. It's clean. It's what you call effective. But for the price that they're charging for this location, it's more than fair. It's more than fair, the rooms. And then, but if you want to step it up a notch and do this, do that, NoMAD on the top 3 or 4, maybe 2, 3, 4 floors, NoMAD is a beautiful option. And NoMAD is not cheap. NoMAD many times is more expensive than top tier MGM properties such as Aria and Bellagio. Yeah, and the NoMAD rooms have a very different take on what a room is with Vegas standard. The rooms up there is very boutique style, very detail oriented. Hardwood floors, even their faucet system is very detail oriented. They use very classic, antique, traditional faucets that the brands they use is very impressive also on the faucets. They use a brand that's known as the Rolls Royce of faucets, or fixtures, we'll say, bathroom fixtures. Um, yes, I'm getting paid by Park MGM right now as I speak about this. I'm kidding. Uh, the casino floor, especially if you're not a smoker. If you're not a smoker, I mean, you don't have any, I mean, this is where you should be because this is the only Vegas property on the strip that's 100% smoke free in 100% of its public community spaces. Casino floor, absolutely no smoking. Doesn't matter how much you spend. No, it's non-smoking. Recently, there was an incident here with I think we'll call him a celebrity figure. I can't pinpoint who it was. I think it was an athlete, very famous guy. He's past his prime, so it was a sports athlete. But there was a snippet of him trying to portray himself as he was being escorted out of the property. He was trying to portray himself like he was being discriminated against. Like, that was a snippet of the video, right? But in his hand, he had like a cigar in his hand. So I'm guessing that removal had to predicate with him not trying to leave or him not obliging to the no smoke rule. And from that little snippet I gathered, because he was talking about, oh, I'm gambling X amount of money. He didn't sound like that, but I'm just doing a regular guy talk, right? I gambled X amount of money. I'm gambling this much and you're gonna kick me out. And he had the smoke. But I think what happened, I wasn't here, speculations. I'm just going, this is my take on the video snippet. I think he refused to take, I think he refused to stop smoking once they told him, hey, you can't smoke. But in his mind state at that point, maybe he had too much alcohol, maybe that's just the way he is, who knows? But I think his stand was, hey, I could smoke because I'm spending X amount of money on the gambling table. So eventually, MGM and NoMAD security had to remove him. There's no choice. Okay. So the point here is, this is the only 100% non-smoking property on the strip. And gathering from that and from my observations here, they don't make exception to anyone. Because there's a saying in Vegas, you could do whatever you want. It's just a matter of price point. So, hey, maybe if you gambled bigger, they would make more exception. Who knows? Because some of these big whales are on a whole different level. Whole different level. All right, hey. Who can it be now? I'm just relaxing, trying to get myself situated here early morning. Hung out with, met and hung out with one of our subscribers, which was cool. And then we met some additional people, and I was, promoted the channel a little bit too as well. So I think we gathered a few more subscribers on this in the last, what is it? Man, how long have I been out? I met up with Krusty around midnight. So you know what? 8 hour. It's been 8 hours. I was thinking about getting a room here, but right now I'm awake, so I should navigate back to my room. I'm staying at the Mandalay Bay. My ears look so big with these headphones on. Is connection good? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Who can it be now? Who can it be now? Who can? Oh, you know what? Let's keep it moving. People keep on coming in, and I guess they're new viewers here. They're just chiming in for a second and they're leaving. If you're brand new in here, hey, 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 watch my edited videos. Yeah, I guess it's early morning. What is it, Monday? Tuesday? Wednesday? Hey, 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 hey. Actually, I like this. Oh, and to kind of wrap it all up, if I have anyone asking me, hey, what do you recommend for me to stay in Vegas? And if I don't know them, and I don't know what their preferences are, or what some of the details that they prefer, I feel very confident in saying, hey, Park MGM. It's a perfect value, not too expensive, not too cheap, and for the money you're paying, you're maximizing that value here at Park MGM. And plus, it's a good location. It's a good location, and you have options here from Park MGM. You want to go to Aria? Go to Aria. Now with the new bridge connecting Cosmopolitan to Aria and Bellagio, from here you could also go to Cosmopolitan, Aria, and Bellagio. Well, there's a tram here actually that could take you to the Bellagio area where the spa top. Hey, 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 what up, guys? Good morning. I haven't slept yet. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. I was crying about it this morning. Hey, how come there's 4 viewers but only 1 thumbs up? Hey, is that Pan Diesel? Oh, my eyes are bad. I like. Oh, Salmon. What up, Salmon? Yeah, I mean, unless you're a smoker, outside of the smokers, I mean, the value you get from this property, it's the best value, I think. And even the restaurant options they got here, good restaurant options. Although if you want to go, a little bit more budget, you could go to some of those restaurants across the street at New York, or across the street to the food court, this and that. They got Shake Shack, Uh, you, anyways, you get the point here. High value. And the beauty of Park MGM and with NoMAD Hotel on the top floors is this. If you're getting MGM offers, your offer amount fluctuates depending on which property you choose. Meaning, if you choose Bellagio versus if you choose Excalibur, the amount of food credit you get no, actually, you know what? Free play is consistent pretty much. But in terms of resort credit, let's say if you get $500 at Bellagio, no, let me rewind that back. If you're getting food credit of $500 at Excalibur, at Bellagio, your food credit will be around $200 mark, right? So there's a lot of players out there who think, hey, I don't need the room at Bellagio. I just want the extra food credit. So they end up booking, not Excalibur to the extreme, but what I'm saying is Park MGM is the one you want to book to maximize. Second thing, the NoMAD hotels up there, those hotels, those rooms cost more than Bellagio many times. Now, I'm saying this because you could have the amenities of the beautiful NoMAD, but your offer amount will be same as if you're booking Park MGM. Because the ratio is if you're getting about $500 here at Park MGM, at Bellagio, you're getting about $200. So there's $300 out there on the table. So the money move here is if you don't care about staying at Bellagio, but you still want a nice room and get the benefits of the high resorts credit, book at NoMAD. All right, cool story. All right, good. I'm talking. Hey, I should shut the hell up. What up, DS? Hey, sugar daddy. Oh my gosh, dude. What up, guys? Hey. Wait, isn't it like 5 a.m. in Indiana? What time is it in Indiana? Hey. Thumbs up. What up, Max? Max Ryder. Max Ryder. Good morning, guys. How was your sleep? I haven't gotten to sleep yet. Hey. 10:22. Wait. Oh no. What? Wait. Oh yeah. Eastern time is ahead, not behind. You're not in Hawaii. Oh jeez. Hey guys, I need to sleep. Thumbs up, guys. Don't be lazy. Throw it up. All right, I'm kidding. You be lazy. Do your thing. It ain't nothing but a chicken wing. Hey. Yeah, but back to dude, look how I never noticed this. Such a beautiful room here. It's simple, but it's beautiful. Look at that. Out of all the 100 times I've been in here, look at that. There's a bar area, but look at that, the glass work up there. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. And if you want to go to a casino and play baccarat, that's not always like busy. I, yeah, no, NoMAD. I recommend you come to NoMAD if you want to play baccarat. That's not too crazy, busy. Because for the most part, there's a very chill flow in here. Many times there's no one in here, but yeah, I love the NoMAD casino in here. Yeah, in recent years, I've had some of my best runs in here at the NoMAD, and people who play here, people who play in here, they're cool people, very very just always cool, down to earth. Uh, yeah. Anyways, just put it this way: the way this is situated, if you're a dickhead, you wouldn't want to play here. Like, you'll go somewhere else, you know. All right. What up, guys? What's poppin'? No, it's not ugly. No, I saw you crashed out in the car. No, no, crashed out. No, I was. I had to take a break in the car. Yeah, yeah. 129. Which one? Yes, which room you talking about? How much is rooms there now? Uh, the Park MGM or the NoMAD? Because NoMAD, I'm presuming it's gonna be more than $139 at NoMAD uh, this week. Because this week is the Cowboys are in town, so they've driven up the prices for the rooms. I'm guessing. Uh, so on a busy weekend, NoMAD is pretty pricey. Play house in car. MGM. MGM. Oh, excuse me, guys. Hey. You get any rest? Yeah, I got a little rest in the car when I was just kind of warming up in the car. Uh, but I haven't gone to the room yet. Because earlier I was thinking about getting a room here just to kind of knock out. But I had another energy come out, so I'm good. I'm able to go back to my room. I'm staying at Mandalay Bay, guys, so I could navigate back to Mandalay Bay. Mandalay Bay is not too far from here. And I got my car, so it's not a big deal. And yes, I'm okay to drive now. I'm perfectly fine. I'm just having some residual grogginess or kind of stiffness, but I'm good. I drank a lot of water just now. Yeah. Hey. What's the plan? So I'm still trying to see what the Fontainebleau situation is. Fontainebleau. Oh God, such a stupid name, dude. Fontainebleau. All right, but it is a stupid name. Fontainebleau. Okay. Oh, it's just yeah. Resorts World. Such a stupid name. All right, let's talk about stupid names of the properties on the strip. The Strat. So stupid. Because they don't want to call it the Stratosphere, because it's longer and it costs more money to do their logo. I mean, the Strat. Oh gosh. Sahara. That's a nice name, right? Uh, Bellagio. A little cheesy, but Bellagio. But the best name I think is Win, like Steve Win, like you can Win. The Vietnamese community love that name too because that's how you spell Nguyen, Win. Yeah, Win. That name is like, how could you beat Win? Spelled like that, right? And it's just such a natural thing for him. I guess he calculated all that, and that's the beauty of Steve Win, because I bet you, because his birth name is not Win. But for him to pick his name out like that and spell it like that, like you go in places with names like that. You know what I mean? Win and Encore. I mean, that's beautiful name, right? Win and Encore. QVC? Oh, Oyo. Well, I mean, it matches the property, right? Where are you staying at? The Oyo. Because that used to be, what's that chicken wing place? What's that place? The family restaurant? What is that family restaurant place with the chicken wings? They specialize in chicken wings. It's big in the South. Yes, the Hootie Hoo Hooters. Hooters. But Oyo. What are some other stupid names? Hold up. Uh, nothing. Well, nothing's really, popping out on me. But I mean, Resorts World. Come on, really? Fontainebleau. Come on, really? Oh, jeez. The Strat. But anyhow, I think the Wynn Hotel. I mean, of course, their property matches up with the beauty of their names. But anyways, I mean, the Venetian. That's kind of cool. Palazzo Venetian. It's sort of generic, but we get it. Um, New York, New York. I like that. New York is cool. Uh, Excalibur. It's cool for Excalibur. Those are hitting the marks, right? Even Luxor, that's hitting the mark. Mandalay Bay, boom, boom. Uh, let's go from property. Let's move forward from that. All right, let's start off with Mandalay Bay. Luxor. Horseshoe. Oh yes, Horseshoe. That is so. Oh my gosh, what were they thinking, Max? Like they had the all opportunity. Yo, what up, Pondies? What's up, my Korean brother? Where did you go last night? Everyone was live streaming. Have you met Bob Dingo yet? I love your Outcast reference. Oh, you do? uh, Bob Dingo. I learned about him maybe a week ago, because I guess he did something with Fontainebleau, and people were like, "Hey, you don't know him? I don't know who he is," but yeah, I saw he's like some Australian guy, but no, I never met him. Yeah, Horseshoe is dumb because Caesars had all the opportunity to make that more younger vibe and to just something new, but they wanted to grab that Horseshoe. No one cares about Horseshoe. No one under 60 years old, 65, 70 years old cares about Horseshoe. And like their clientele that they should have approached is the younger folks. Horseshoe, come on. I mean, Bally's was better, but I get the business logistics how they had to make the change. But Horseshoe, jeez. Pound Diesel, what up? What up? What up? Let's go. But Excalibur that works for the property. Excalibur, Park MGM is very generic, but it works. Park MGM sounds kind of cool. Sounds like you're at a park, and their theme is like greenery, and it works. I mean, it's better than Monte Carlo. That was stupid, right? Monte Carlo. uh, every strip club in Los Angeles in the 80s was called Monte Carlo. Whether it's Monte Carlo 1, Monte Carlo 2, Monte Carlo 3. Monte Carlo was like a huge name for strip clubs in LA in the 80s. But it's a stupid name, come on, Monte Carlo. But Park MGM, Aria, Aria. Now Cosmopolitan, boom, perfect for their property, right? Cosmopolitan. Bellagio is Bellagio. It is what it is. But the original name that Steve Wynn wanted to call Bellagio was what is it called? La Boo or what is it called? Hey guys, what did Steve Wynn want to call Bellagio? Something like La Boo or something. Caesars is Caesars. That's epic. Planet Hollywood. I mean, it's I guess better than Aladdin. Uh, Cromwell fits. Cromwell's a good name for Cromwell. Um, Flamingo is, it is what it is. Flamingo, you gotta let that go. Oh damn, I'm rhyming again. Flamingo, you gotta let that go. Flamingo. Uh, Yo, what up? Dingo. Yep, that's dingo style. Bally's reminds me of shoes. Yeah, Bally's. You must be a baller, because that Bally's just reminds me of those video games. But it's definitely better than Horseshoe. I mean, Horseshoe, I get it has a historical element, but Caesar had a huge opportunity to go away from Horseshoe. First of all, it's a long name, you know, but hey, it is what it is. Don't offer to say for dingoes, meal or drinks. Guys, can you write in all caps? I can't. Oh, the Mirage Max. I mean, at the time, the Mirage was a name, right? And there, if y'all look up Mirage's original like commercial, for them to their promotional video for Mirage with Whoopi Goldberg and Steve Wynn, young Steve Wynn. I mean, I thought that was a great commercial, and the Mirage just took Mirage brought in a new wave of Las Vegas as we know it today. And you know, to be honest with you, I still think that model Mirage is still what a lot of these hotels copy, in terms of the wings, in terms of just concept, and that name, the Mirage, it definitely worked in the '80s. You have to pay resort fees. The Mirage. You think Tropicana would have a theme? I don't see it. Yo, Salmon, the name Tropicana had a huge theme in the '80s. It was about the Brazilian, like the dancers, and Salmon, YouTube Tropicana 1980s commercials, and you'll get what I'm talking about, because me as a kid and living in LA, every daytime commercial featured Tropicana commercials, and honestly, I've always wanted to go there as a kid because, you know, they had the bikini Brazilian kind of theme. But Tropicana was a thing in the '80s. Don't let them fool you. Tropicana, that name and the theme that they had going back then, was a thing. But when they trend of saying let's not get there was a movement in Vegas to get the themes out, and I think it. Anyways, moving on. I can't even talk right now. Don't offer to pay for dingoes' drinks or free. You will go broke. I mean, I don't have a preconceived notions before I meet anyone. You know, honestly, I don't know dingo, so I'm not gonna be like, hey, can let me buy. No, yeah. But when I do meet him, if I feel it, I don't mind. It's just drinks, not a big deal. It's an experience for me as well. So, I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, if I see him like drink and drink, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to, you know. Anyways, yeah. So when I buy people drinks, I'm not cheap. But you know, when I'm having a moment, I don't mind having moments. I appreciate those moments. You have to pay resort fee. I don't know what that means. Caesar's Palace is yeah, Caesar's is iconic, man. Without that apostrophe, I mean, we could hate on Caesar's, and we could do this and say that, but Caesar's is the iconic. And how they're able to build different towers around their property and make adjustments. I mean, I gotta give Caesar some credit, like how they're able to do that. But definitely in the '80s, like Caesar's was like like here was everyone else. Caesar's was like up here with their statues and just the business model when you walked in with the goddesses and you went in and ooh. I remember going to a restaurant with my friends. We were in junior high school, and there's this restaurant at Caesar's, like a Roman. They treat you like you're Caesar's, like Romans. They would massage you while you eat. They would feed you grapes. I bet you now if they try to do that and you have like, you know, 7 unaccompanied by parents, 7 junior high school kids with these goddesses with the, you know, the outfit, giving you massages and feeding you grapes and kind of, you know, doing Yeah, like flirting with you. Dude, they would go to jail if they did that today. They would go to jail. I saw it online. Bring your own drinks and food. I miss Vegas from the 90s to early 2000s. I mean, how many Louis Vuitton stores do you have in a 1 mile radius? I know, I always wonder, who are buying all those stuff? But, you know, they're getting paid to be just they're basically there to do, it's a marketing store. You know, I don't think they really make money, but it's their showcasing, marketing stores. Bring your own food and drinks. I saw it online. All the good fights were in the in the 80s with the middleweight. Oh my, oh man, we are so spoiled, guys, who grew up in the 80s, right? Especially at our age. Maybe it has the element to do that. When you're a young kid, you're more impressionable. But come on, you telling me those fights back then matches up with, I mean, in recent times, what? Canelo. I mean, he's good and all, but come on. He doesn't match up to, in terms of just presence, you know. Marvelous. Hagler. Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, Roberto Duran, you know, like, woo! The Hitman Hearns. I mean, come on now. Iron Mike Tyson. Come on, man. Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? The Jockey Club. Well, the Jockey Club is very fitting to its location because it's very small. And if you ever met a real professional jockey, you'll be shocked. They're like this size, you know. And there's the beauty in life. Like, it could be big, small, different sizes. There's always a talent out of that. Meaning, like, if you're at the extremes, tall, short, dude, these jockeys, they make a lot of money, man. In the 80s and 90s, there was this jockey. His name was Pimpay. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but something like Pinkay, a jockey guy from the 80s. He had this very famous Sports Illustrated cover, or not a cover, but an advertisement where he stood next to Wilt Chamberlain. Google that, Wilt Chamberlain with the jockey picture, because I want to say his name right. It's like something Lafitte Pinkay, something like that. But anyways, I know his son. His name is Edgar, and yeah, his son used to date one of my exes, and then we would get invited to his house. Like, his house was crazy, man. Lafitte Pinkay, something like that. Anyways, all right, moving on. I saw it online. The Jockey Club. You should know if you pay resort fee, you're always renting a room in those hotels. I don't. You know, whether you pay resort fees or not, like systematically, everyone is paying resort fees. It's just a different format of how you're paying. But trust me, even if you're not paying, you are paying. So that's really not a promotion and showcase. Sugar Ray Leonard, glory days of boxing. Yeah, we're never gonna get that back. Hey, you know what? There's some beauty of what Jake Paul is doing. It's more reality based. I get the beauty of that as well. I'm not denying that element, but just on a vacuum, the boxing scene in the 80s for that class, and even the heavyweights right now, they're just too big and boring to look at, right? It's like the heavyweights at that time, geez. And I'm not saying these big guys would probably wail on Mike Tyson. I mean, to be royalty, because Mike Tyson had a hard time with Lennox Lewis, which is a big guy. He had problems with the ones he lost to in Tokyo, because he was a big guy. So I'm not saying Mike Tyson will beat all these big heavyweights right now. I'm not saying that. But in terms of just entertainment value, come on. Mike Tyson in the 80s and all those heavyweights back then too? Come on, what are we talking about here? But the thing is, Floyd Mayweather did his thing, and all these new fighters coming up, it's a very different game. It's not about what damage you could do to them. It's about how can you minimize your damage to you. And I totally get that because these boxers with all this stuff, it's gonna take a toll on them, and we see that with the CT scans and all. Anyways, hey. Wait, only 2 thumbs up. What's going on, guys? What are we doing here, man? Don't be lazy, guys. Push that thumbs up button. What are we doing here, guys? Don't be lazy. Yes, Lafitte Pincay Jr. Yes, thank you. Thank you. His son's name was Edgar, I think. I might be kind of, this is in the early 90s. Edgar. Yeah. Lafitte Pincay. I was kind of close, right? What did I say? I said something Lafette. All right, I'll shut the hell up. Those were fighters you had to watch. Yeah, it was entertaining, but it was very sad at the same time. Just kind of, yeah. I mean, if you see Muhammad Ali, the greatest, he's not that big of a dude, you know? But those were the heavyweights at that time. And when you get too big, yeah, but it's just boring to watch the big dudes. I mean, let's even give it out to even like all the way up to, what's his name? Hassan Prince Jr., like, you know, that guy. That was very entertaining for a split second too, right? Although, you know, he had a lot of weak spots, but for a while, for the modern time, I was really banking on a Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. I love Gennady Golovkin, man. He was like a robot, right? Just boom, boom, boom. And I loved him because he is Korean. His mother was full-blooded Korean who grew up in, you know, Kazakhstan. But, you know, as a Korean, Gennady Golovkin, I'm a little biased because he has a Korean blood in him. But same with Bivol. Bivol, who beat Canelo. I don't know if y'all know this, but Bivol, who beat Canelo, is also, his mom is Korean as well. Or maybe his dad, but he's also Korean, Bivol. And speaking of Korean boxers, man, remember that Korean boxer who died in Las Vegas? Speaking of Caesar's Palace, I think he died at Caesar's Palace. He died in Las Vegas, the Korean boxer in the early 1980s. His name was Kim Park, I think he's Duck, Kim Park Duck or something like that. But yeah, he died, and the person who ended up, Freddie Mancini is the one who actually, Mancini committed suicide years later because he felt so, that was in his heart forever. Again, my memory is not serving, I shouldn't say too much that I'm not 100% sure of. You could fact check this, but I think Freddie Mancini, I think he did commit suicide stemming off that incident where his boxer passed or died on the match. Anyways, hey. Pac-Man is my favorite. I mean, Pac-Man, man. I mean, in hindsight, Pac-Man will be more respected than he was ever respected. Like, even right now, you go back to Pac-Man, it's like, what do we miss out on? Like, Pac-Man was, I think he was on some kind of drugs. That's just my take on it. But I could be wrong. I'm just saying. My opinion was, I think he was juicing something. Because there's no way any regular man, he's not a regular man, but some of the things he did, because there were some refusals for him to take tests, he was blaming it on this, but I think he did something. Kim Daku, yes, thank you for that fact check, yeah. I think the boxer was Mancini. I'm not saying his name correctly, I'm just kind of floating this out, but I think he did die from a suicide or something like that, like 10 years later. And it was, come on, imagine you're fighting someone and he dies. Lafitte Pincay third is a racing analyst. But did any of his kids go by the name Edgar? Edgar. Hit the button. Don't hit the. Hey guys, hit the button, guys. What's going on here? Don't be lazy. Kim, Duck Kim, Koo Kim. Yes. The way Salmon said it is a Korean way of saying Korean names. You say the last name first, and there are other names afterwards. Our American names, we say the first name first and last name second. But in Korea, you always say Kim Duck Woo. You say the last name first. Like uh, in U.S., remember the Chan-ho Park, the pitcher? Chan-ho Park? In Korean is Park Chan-ho. Even the soccer players, but yeah, Park Chan-ho. Chan-ho Park. Just called to put my vote in to impeach Joe Biden. What the hell is going on here, guys? Sometimes I wonder about DS, man. I guess Indiana is real boring out there, huh? Hey, hey, hey. You got 2 likes after I put my. All right, y'all. Let's. I need to go get some rest. So let's keep it moving. I'm gonna hit the restroom first, though. So hang out here for a second. Hang out here for a second. Yeah, Jeongi Park. It's Park Chung-hee. Yeah, Park Chung-hee. In the American way is Chung-hee Park. Park is the last name, but in Korean it'll be Park Chung-hee. I'll be back. What? Damn. I get a thumbs up as I left, huh? So I get more thumbs up if I'm not in the camera, I think. Thank you for the thumbs up. I like this ratio. 4 people, 4 thumbs up. Equal ratio. It's like going to a club and you have the gender ratio, right? You don't have a sausage fest, you don't have a peach fest, you have, 1-to-1 ratio. Beautiful, right? So whenever I see, two people, two thumbs up, four people, four thumbs up, it's a beautiful ratio. Have you ever been to a peach fest? It's usually sausage fest, right, guys? No one ever complains when there's a peach fest. Guys, you want to see my setup? Check this out, guys. What's my... How do I hold my phone up? I use this as a stand. Guys, flossing. Oh, shit. Guys, check out what I use this. This is what I hold my stand on. And flossing is essential, guys. You need to floss. Do whatever else you want to do in life, but floss is a must. Okay? This video is brought to you by Glide Oral-B Advanced Care. You could buy this at Costco. You could get about 6 of these for about $7 when they're on sale. So if you can't afford floss, let me know. I'll send you a few. All right? Floss. But I use that as a stand. Kind of stands like right there. All right, guys, I'm packing up. We're gonna go for a walk. I'm trying to go have a maybe brunch with Krusty Buttons, because the Krusty's at Aria, but I don't think maybe he knows, but because he was talking about going to eat at Italy for breakfast, because he has some resort credits he want to utilize, right? But my thinking is this. If you're going to Italy, you get like 2 little items. It's $40, right? I'm like, why? My thinking is this, like, why would you want to go to Italy and spend $40 when you could go to Wicked Spoon at Cosmopolitan? For $40, you could eat all you want, and the food over there is better than, I mean, I like Italy, but not $20 for a little piece of sandwich. You know what I'm saying? And his thing is he got resorts credits he wants to use, but maybe it skipped his mind. You could go to Cosmopolitan and charge room charge back to Aria. They're not fully integrated, but you could do room charges back and forth. So, I mean, I felt like the better value is just go to Wicked Spoon. I didn't think about this while we were having a conversation, but I sent them a text. I'm like, hey, yo, when you wake up, let me know. Maybe we could do a Wicked Spoon. And you could charge it to your Aria room. What do you think? That's a cool move, right? No? Because I'll show you Italy. I mean, their prices are sort of fanny floss. Fanny floss. That's a, DS. Out of all the jokes you ever attempted here, many of them, that one was good. I gotta give it to you. DS, Indiana, that was good. And I always appreciate your effort, by the way. It's hard being funny. I try sometimes too, but I appreciate the effort. That was good. Fanny floss. I want to make a YouTube channel on that. Fanny floss. That's actually pretty good. Doing Wicked Spoon on the 28th. 26th. My eyes are so bad. 26th. 25th. Yeah, I mean, for the price point, I think Wicked Spoon does its thing. It's not too expensive. The best buffet crab legs I've had usually happens at Wicked Spoon. I don't know why. Their crab's a little bit bigger and juicier. Yeah. I'm not a big crab guy, but I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, if I'm out there, Max, maybe you could invite me, huh? I got a 2 for 1 free, free Wicked Spoon every day. So, of course, free for me. I don't know if it's free for you or not, but you do what you gotta do. But yeah, I've only used the 2 for 1 special Wicked Spoon one time only. I feel like I'm losing out on it. I should use it more often because even if I would go with a friend, two of us, if you break that price down, it's like $25 per person for two people to eat all you want. I mean, that's a deal. Cosmopolitan, that's a beautiful deal that they give you. Every day, I have that option. Uh, Only because I did a stupid tier match that no one is talking about. Like, absolutely no one is talking about it. Cosmopolitan, they don't promote it either. Like, because the last mass word out was, hey, we don't do tier matches anymore, especially with MGM Resorts. That was the main thing, and even I believed into it because it makes sense. Why would they tier match with MGM Grand or MGM Resorts? Why at this point? But anyhow, I'm glad that one of the stars at Cosmopolitan, she told me, I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. And she didn't have to do that, and I appreciate her for that. People sick using tongue for fanny. All right, y'all. Let's navigate out of here. I feel bad. I gotta readjust this. Boom. Kind of like that. All right, let's go. Show you a little. If you haven't seen my NoMAD video, it is old, but it still stands true today. Pretty much everything's the same with NoMAD. And I enjoy doing that video, by the way, guys, because it's darker in here. I implemented the Resident Evil game into it. Resident Evil. And to me, as an old mother, when Resident Evil came out, guys, it changed my life. That game was so like, oh my goodness, when Resident Evil first came out. Hello. Sleep on the couch. Hey, hey, hey. I would do it if they had some bed sheets. Let me ask if they have bed sheets. I'll be right back. Hey, hey, hey. I'll put you on a gimbal, guys. And if there's any ladies in here, ladies, I'll thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. 감사합니다. 감사. Yo, guys, I feel like Korean soup right now, man. Some, I could eat some Korean soup right now. And don't say poshingtan either, right? Don't say that. You could say that, but you can't say that here. Oh, Korea's outlaw. They're trying to implement the actual legal law saying poaching tongue is illegal, and there's a kind of a drawback right now on that because for many generations, some of these families who have family businesses with poaching tongue, they're saying, "What the hell? Like you can't just all of a sudden do that and appease to such and such." And the government is providing their money to make their adjustments, but it's just not enough, I don't think. I mean, anyways, we're getting to something too deep. I don't want to make you bark. But hey, you know, I mean, the amount of dogs that get euthanized here in the United States in the dog pounds? Like, and then what? Like, you know, okay, it's sort of a joke, but it's not, you know? It's sort of a joke, but it's not. But again, anyways, hey, 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 let's keep it moving. If they had bed sheets, I would. All right, let's go. Oh, guys, hang in there for 1 second. I want to see if I got any text. from. Let me see. Let me double check before. Hey, hey, hey. Sleep on the couch. All right, y'all. Come on. Let's keep it moving. I thought it was 10 o'clock, but it's only 9 o'clock, huh? Jeez. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, you know what? I gotta do something. Hang in there. Hey, hey, hey. Hang in there. I'm trying to wire it up. It's running out of battery, this gimbal. No. Oh, is my battery dead? No. It shouldn't be dead, right? I didn't do too much live streaming. Let me see. Time out, guys. No, it's good. That's good. I'm doing a battery check, guys. Here, here, here. Okay, that wasn't very good. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's go. Hello, good morning. So this is the NoMAD bar here, guys. And when Lady Gaga used to have her residency here, randomly she would come in here and just do kind of singing with a little piano situation. Yeah, the NoMAD. Her band leader, I think he does residency here at some point. But anyways, if you like Lady Gaga, there was a moment where she would come in here and just kind of impromptu do a little show for everyone, which was like if you, it's crazy how talented, like listening to them on like the digital music or not live, they don't do just. It's something weird when you hear them in person, like how's that voice coming out of that? You know, so crazy. I've never seen Adele, and people say about the same thing about Adele. I never heard her in person, but I mean, Lady Gaga, yeah, she is a talent. Here's the elevator quarters. Everyone's waking up, trying to get their folders on. Hey, hey, hey. Like, a place like Park MGM, it does feel like an early morning kind of brunch property where you get all, bright, green. But at the same time, I love the variance that if you want something darker, you can just go to NoMAD where we just came from, right? Like you have that option. And because sometimes all this bright, this greenery, it gets annoying if you do too much of it, right? It's like going to the forest every day. Like I don't want to go to the forest every day. I want to go to the dungeon once in a while. Hey, hey, hey. You want to check out the pool? No, the pool's not open, huh? Okay, let's go to the front then. Let's do a little walkthrough and then come back. And then I need to go over to go back to Mandalay Bay and change my underwear. I thought that was Scott Van Pelt. I thought that was SPV. I thought that was SPV. Oh, I'm tripping, guys. Hey, hey, hey. This is a new concept. I haven't seen this. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Oh, that looks cool. It's like three-dimensional. How deep is that? Whoa. Check that out, guys. Huh. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Wow. Wait, how are they pulling this off, guys? It looks like 3D. It looks like 20 feet deep from here. Hey, whoa. What is that? Pitching in for the coffee fund. Oh, whoa. Oh, Max. What am I? I've never paid $10 for coffee in my life. Never. I've actually never paid for coffee in my life. I always get the free ones, if anything. Whoa. What is that? How do I? Oh, thank you, Max. I'll I'll look for a $10 coffee. Oh boy. You remind me of that DJ Quick song, pitching in for a party or something like that. How's that song go? That's a good song, by the way. I love that song. That's a party bop. Did I say party bop? That DJ Quick song, pitching in a party. That song is so dope. And yeah, I did say dope. Thank you, Max. Thank you. I'm gonna have to set up my bank account to the YouTube, like officially set it up, because they keep on bothering me. Hey, you gotta set it up, and I'm in the middle of like, oh, if I set it up, what happens? So I did open up a banking account. It's a Capital One 360. It has like no minimum, nothing, boom, boom, boom. I did set that up because if you make some kind of a direct deposit 2 times, they'll give you like $350 or something like that. But yeah, I gotta. It's setting it up is so confusing with YouTube. Like they do like this thing called Google AdSense. They want to verify this, and that. I mean, come on, what do you want to verify? You see me on the videos, like. They want to make sure you live in the U.S. Like, look at my videos. Like, what are you tripping on here? Like, what are we doing here? They want to know your address. They want to know your, driver license. I'm like, geez, I don't know if I want to send you all that. Oh, speaking of Lady Gaga. And Lady Gaga is one of those moments where initially I'm like, oh, who is she? Like Lady Gaga? What name is that, And that's the beauty of, I could have those opinions initially, but I'm not afraid to change my outlook on that. Like, I'm not afraid. I'm not going to stick on to it. But now looking at Lady Gaga, or for many years, like, she's an amazing talent. Who knows? And that's the reason why I came out here, because my initial take on Fontainebleau was like, I'm not interested. It's like, why would I want to even go there? It doesn't even make sense. But because of those feelings, I thought, hey man, go check it out and verify those feelings that you have. And that's the reason why I came out here very last second. Because, the best moments is when you realize, oh snaps, I was wrong. This is great. I mean, those feelings are just so much more attachment to the situation. All right, I'll shut the hell up. Jeez, what am I talking about? So that'll be $20. That'll be. Hey, I'm not knocking Italy. I love Italy for what it is, but if you could room charge and you need a room charge, I'd rather just go to Wicked Spoon. Oh, although I have to note, my favorite breakfast sandwich, it's sort of egg slut-like, but my favorite breakfast sandwich happens here. And at one point, it was $11 at one point, and it was the best value. This thing right here. Oh, this thing right here. They only serve it from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. And that's the reason why I never got a chance to eat a lot of it. But whenever I was around this time period, I would always rush here and order this right here, the pancetta. Yeah, pancetta. It's basically bacon, and they put so much bacon in that, or they used to. Let me see. They make it over here. Yeah, look at all those bacon guys.
Just eggs. They just do the breakfast burritos.
Yeah, no problem. I throw away, man.
This is for an employee.
He like, no problem. I throw away, man. I know, like yesterday.
So this is special for the employee. This look at the little pancetta right there.
I like it. I like it.
Bacon, beautiful. And the eggs here are just, they hit different. They're called Chino Hills eggs.
Steph?
And
Okay, perfect.
yeah, I mean, 14 bucks, it is what it is, but it was better when it was $11. Hey, hey, hey. This is surprisingly good as well. This is tomato, pomodoro, prosciutto is good. They use a thing called Chino Valley Rancher eggs, which, oof, that's good stuff. Hey, hey, hey. I've yet to go check out Brewdog. A lot of the YouTubers, they go to Brewdog, so either Brewdog is aggressive and paying them to come visit. I'm not sure what it is, but it seems like every biggest channel goes up there and acts like it's like the best place in the world. Brewdog up there. Oh, this is the Deuce, huh? The Danny the Medic's bus. Is he in there? Danny, are you in there? I'm trying to catch Danny. I want to see what his New Yorker. Yeah, I feel like he's the New York version and I'm the LA version. There's a lot of things that we do are similar, eerily similar, but we are totally different as well. Some of the video content is very similar, some of it. All right. Oh, you know where I'm going? Let's go check this one out. Let's walk out this way and then go to the parking lot and let's go to Mandalay Bay. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Luke's Lobster Roll. Cool little spot, looks like. I think one time I tried to do something here, get some things, but they ran out of the ingredient. $35, $24. Oh, last night I went to the Oyster Bar. Not the Oyster Bar, their name is different, at the South Point. And I had one of their dishes. I thought it was gonna be soup. It's just called like Diabla something. And you know, for the most part, I don't read the description on the menu. If something like just catches my eyes in terms of the title, and I have, you know, a gist idea of what it is, I'll just order it and give it a try. Because sometimes you read the description and you're like, you know what, I don't want to try it, you know? I don't want to get to that point. So if I see it, I just order it and not pay attention to the description. But anyways, it came out, it wasn't a soup. It was basically a pasta dish. And that hit me perfect because I was craving pasta. And I tried to order 2 dishes before that order because I ordered a soup, a pan roast, I don't know if you want to call that soup, and a clam linguine. I want to eat it together, right? But those are two entrees. But at this restaurant at South Point, and this applies to some of their other restaurants there as well, you're only allowed one entree per person. I know it's weird, but you're only allowed to order one entree per person, including that steak special. When you go there, you could only order one entree per person. Although you could order, appetizers and the other stuff around it. So they rejected that order. They're like, no, you only. They pointed at the menu, only one item. So I'm like, all right, boom, boom, boom. So I ordered the Diablo, thinking it was gonna be like a pan roast, hot pan roast. But no, it was a pasta, and it was one of the best pastas I've had in my recent memory. It was good. I mean, it was $43 at South Point, but it was good. That thing hit the spot. That thing was nice with lobster. I'm not a big lobster guy. Scallops, some of the juiciest scallops I've had in recent years. Shrimp, but that lobster was just yeah, that lobster was good. And I've always said their oyster bar at South Point, it rivals the busy one at Palace Station. Although, yeah, if you really break it down, Palace Station is a little bit more refined. However, if you have let's say, like my grandmother who has, very Korean palate, I think, well, she's not alive anymore, but if she was, I would take her to the oyster bar at South Point over the one at the Palace Station, because it has a more stronger kind of, there's a garlic note there that's a little bit more prominent, a little bit more stronger flavors there. But the one at the Palace Station oyster bar, yeah, it's very delicate and everything's a little bit more creamier, and just I guess technicality wise, it is the better Bolognese, or however you want to say that. All right, I'll shut the hell up. Let's walk. Gallagher Steakhouse. I got a video on this coming out, guys, soon. This is the place that sort of like kept me somewhat sane during the pandemic, when I discovered New York, New York, and I was like one of 6 people in the whole property during prime time Saturday. And I will always never forget, there was a table here, a small table, well, kind of like this, but one of them was just like on the corner here, and I was seated there where the whole restaurant was empty. I don't know, I guess they did that as social distancing. They put me in the corner here. I guess social distancing, it works in that mathematics, right? Man, I was ordering steak, eating, and I was having the time of my life, because at that point in where I live, you couldn't even go out to order food to go. So I was sitting there eating, but I was looking out. I got some pictures, and whole empty. The staff is all here. I'm just eating my food. But yeah, that's my short story to my longer story here. And that's where I started, because I've always taken, little videos of, my situation, or little pictures, but that was when I started doing like extensive video takes without knowing that I was gonna use it on YouTube. I was just doing it out of like, what else do you do when you eat by yourself and there's no one else around, right? So I'm like, okay, I got my camera, my phone, and at that time, that phone I got, the iPhone XS, was the first new phone I had in over almost 8 years. So just put that in perspective. So when I got that phone, all the features it had in terms of filming, mostly filming in picture quality, I was blown away. I was like, whoa. So because of that element, I was even more influenced to take further, detailed pictures or the video work. Anyhow, so yeah, my story. Our story, I guess, now, since you are, subscribers of this channel of ours. Gallagher, I got a video here. It's one of the few, if not the only one, that offers bison meat. And I met a hunter yesterday talking about how he likes to hunt, this and this and that. And we had word that I'm going to visit him because he does want to start a YouTube channel. I'm not a YouTube expert, but I know that I could get him at least started to do something, because I think that's the step number one, just to get started. But yeah, a bison ribeye meat right there for $68. I think it's the only bison steak ribeye you could get here in close proximity on the strip. And yeah, it was tasty. It's not as fatty tasting as a cowboy ribeye, but I ordered both and did a comparative kind of video on it. So that should be coming out sometime within the next 2 years. Uh, anyhow, Gallagher's. It's cool, good price, food, they got the steakhouses here, it's featured. But if I'm gonna say it, just pay that extra 15% or 20% and go across the street over to Bavez. But you can't go wrong here either. Cool story? All right, cool story, man. Chin Chin, for those LA folks who grew up in the 80s, Chin Chin was the originator of like these things that we see now, such as like Nobu, like bougie Asian restaurants. Now, it doesn't look too bougie now, but in the 80s, like Chin Chin in Beverly Hills was the one that started this whole thing off, and it was very ahead of its time back in the 80s. Chin Chin. If you know any of the Eazy-E music, he's a member of the NWA crew. Chin Chin, he has a lot of jokes on Chin Chin, by the way, but anyhow. Hey. It started off as like a Chinese restaurant with some sushi in there, and that was their thing, but have it location at some bougie areas like, Beverly Hills. And this Italian restaurant here, Il Fornano, I've never tried. Out of all these times here, I don't know why. I want to try. I always say I want to try, but never tried. I heard the food is good. They do have some steaks here available as well, but never got to try this one. Come on, New York. They don't, Sunset Plaza. Hey, Lisa, what, Lisa? Yeah, they have, I think they still have the one at Sunset Plaza, but they had locations in Beverly Hills back in the 80s. Sunset is like West Hollywood area. But New York, they don't get their respect. Look at this, for an old property that is, somewhat of a budget property. It's beautiful. They maintain it well. Thank goodness it's not in the hands of Caesars, but they do an awesome job of maintaining this area. And this food court, I think it's the best food court in terms of just, look, it's some could say it's cheesy, some could say it's this and this and that, but come on. It's cool, right? It looks like a movie set. Yo, Lisa Johnson, Chinese chicken salad. Lisa Johnson, how'd you end up in this channel? It's usually just all dudes in this channel and Triple Joy. How'd you end up in this channel, Lisa? And I guess you're from LA if you know Chin Chin over at Sunset Plaza. Yeah, the volcano, or there's another, I think there's a volcano at Sunset Plaza that recently closed down. Sunset Plaza. Now that is a, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's not even look for it. Let's just walk. Dim sum and then some. Lisa, how'd you find this channel? That's the question to you, first of all. Lisa Johnson. That sounds like a real name, a real person. Unlike, we have Salmon in here. We have DS. Hey. We have Max Ryder. Hey. Oh, maybe Max is a writer. Man, I've never seen America this busy before. Oh, this is good to see, guys. At one point, to this day, America is open 24 hours, and even places like Bellagio don't have a 24-hour diner option. So, wait, is that who I think it is? No. So check this out. If you're looking for diner food on the strip and you're nearby, New York, Bellagio doesn't have one. Aria, they don't have one, 24-hour diners. Cosmopolitan sort of has one with the Henry. It's not 24 hours, but it's there during the graveyard hours, but it's a good option. They still got that ribeye special. only 22 bucks. It's been the same price for about almost 2 years. So they haven't raised that price up because at one point it was like 16, 17 bucks, even like 3 years ago. All right. I'm not getting paid by New York, New York. I actually had a big breakup with New York, New York a couple of years ago. That's what sort of led me to go over to Caesar's Palace for a little bit. But I love Vegas. That's why I watch and I liked your music event. Oh, oh, you're the one who found that song by Prince. Was that you, Lisa? The Prince reference? You caught that real quick. I think that was you because someone caught that. I'm like, how'd you catch that one? Because when I do these edits, I can't put it too loud or put it too long because it'll get hit with copyright. And I think what I'm doing is still legally justifiable or legally okay because, you know, it's like a parody or however you, common grounds or whatever you want to call it. It's a joke. Ha 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 ha. All right, I'll shut the hell up. Jeez. Oh. Oh.
Wait for 1993. What a 1993.
Is he a wrestler? What's he doing over there? What's that about? That's your father?
No, that's my boss.
Oh, really? That you bought? You... hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. So, New York, New York is one of those properties that if you gamble here a little bit, you know, oh, they got the slot tournaments here coming, guys. Slot tournament, MGM slot tournament, way better than Caesar's slot tournament. Especially these machines here. Yeah, these machines are cool because skill level matters with the with the MGM slot machines. Because over at Caesar's, all you're doing is pushing a button, right, and testing your luck. The slot tournaments with MGM, there is a skill component. You want to call it reflexes, you want to call it recognition, you want to call it whatever you want to do. Because while you push this, stuff comes out on the screen here, and you got to touch some stuff. And whatever you touch dictates how many points you get, and it's a huge difference. Hello. Meaning, and there's correlation to that. Meaning, if you see like a lemon versus a cherry versus like a 7, you. Oh, I'll shut the hell up. Jeez.
Susan?
Hey, hey, hey. Lisa, that was a good catch. That one was a good one. Even the big Prince fans, they'll never catch that one. You know, and I'm not knocking that. I mean, I'm just giving you props that you caught that one. All right. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I'm just going off a tangent here because, you know, Lisa, I left LA 2 a.m. on, I guess, you know, I can't even explain when I left. But basically, in the last 2-3 nights, I've slept maybe 2 hours. So I'm trying to be active here, walking around. Hey, hey, hey. All right, y'all, let's head over to Mandalay Bay. I need to go change my underwear. I'm staying at Mandalay Bay, so I need to go back there. And maybe we'll see what happens over there. And then, whew, look at this, it's bright. Two ladies with a kid walking in there. Oh, I want to check out some Swatch watches, guys. Gentlemen, okay? Yeah. Good morning. This is you want to go back to the 80s Swatch. I think Swatches back in the 80s was like $35. And these are not the Swatches I remember. Hello, how are you?
Are you streaming or on a phone call?
Just, I'm filming. Is that no good?
Yeah, they just don't allow us to let people stream.
Okay.
For some reason.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, all good. When I walked in, I asked the security guard who was standing there with the suit. But all right, let's keep it moving. Hey. All right, so let's go to the parking lot, get my car, and head over to Mandalay Bay. Hoo-ah. Gonzalez? Why Gonzalez? Gonzalez y Gonza. I like this place. They make one of the best guacamoles. And when I say the best, they just make it what it is, right? They cut out the guacamole right in front of you, put in the goodies, and it's good. It's good, table side. And it's good value proposition because if you order just salsa and chips, you're gonna order that anyways for $5. Might as well order this because that will be included, plus you get this. And it's a good size. It's not like Javier's over at Aria where they give you like, the guacamole is like $20, $25, and they give you like a half avocado. Okay. All right, let's go. Yep, no more Zoomanities. It's Mad Apple, their new show here. And once in a while in this theater, they also do stand-up comedy, which is a change of pace now. If you love stand-up comedy, I gotta hit the restroom, but I gotta hold on to this. Push through, let's go. Beautiful weather, beautiful. So today is Wednesday? Yeah, today's Wednesday, not Tuesday. Wednesday. So I'm still trying to navigate myself to go over to Fontainebleau for their grand opening situation. I don't know what time it starts. It's a big secret. They haven't published that. It's, for the invites only to know. So I'm guessing that the security detail won't be too detailed if they don't want to release it, because it feels like if you know the time, you just go there, and I think it'll be tricky for them to see the invites. I guess pretty much they're going to open the door and you can kind of sneak in. That could be a possibility. I don't want to get sneaky about it, but hey, if that's the game they want to play, maybe I'll partake in it. Maybe. I did reach out, send them an email, but that was just, I guess now, within 48 hours I emailed them, but by that time, I don't think they're going to have time to even see the email or even bother with it. I don't know what the qualifications are to get these invites. I've asked, I called, but you have this person answering the phone. She tells me she's not even old enough to be allowed into the casino. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, what are they doing? Having, 18-year-olds answer the phone to provide casino-related questions. Like, that just threw me off. So maybe they had a difficult time attracting workers and staff. Because I know a lot of staff members at other properties. I don't see their faces anymore because many of them jumped over to Fontainebleau because Fontainebleau was offering a lot of employees who excelled at the downtown properties, the smaller properties there, and even some properties out here. But a lot of the workers out here who are established, they're not going to leave Fontainebleau just to get a few extra dollars. That's not a sure shot. But the other talents from downtown and the small properties, they're getting $6 an hour more. And that's what they told me. At Fontainebleau, they're getting $6 more. And that is substantial amount, especially, at the pay rate they're probably getting. So I don't blame them for going there. But long story short, when I call Fontainebleau for the casino information or this, they are answering, and they answer real quick. I called a few times thinking, it's going to be a busy phone call, a big old log. No, but they picked it up within a minute. And the person who was answering, I asked her some questions, and she's like, you know what? I'm not even 21. And at that point, I was like, okay, cool. I just pretty much said, thank you for your help, and I hung up, hoping that I could call back and have someone else answer. But when I called right back, guess who answered? It's her again. So I'm like, what's going on here? Are you the only... I'm like, first of all, are you working remotely, or is there a call center on location? She said, oh, there's a call center on location. I'm like, okay. But the fact that it took them one ring to answer, and the fact that she answered again, maybe a lot of people are pre-thinking that, hey, let's not call because it's going to be so busy. Let's not call. Or maybe that phone number was hard to find because, if you see that website, it's like, what are they doing? All right, what am I doing? All right, I'm walking to my car. Oh, appreciate the thumbs up. Thank you. 감사합니다. But I thought it was great. She answered again. And I was like, maybe it's not her. They all sound like maybe. So I continued to talk. And she's, oh, it's you. I'm like, oh, it's you. No. She goes, it's you. No, I'm like, no, it's you. And then we went back and forth saying it's you for about 5 minutes. And then I said, okay, you win. I'm off. I'll see you. I'll call back when you turn 21. Well, so she could have a casino experience for that element, not anything else. Hey. Oh, this is where you walk your doggies, do your thing. There's a bag, please use it. Thank you very much. Hey. Welcome to the channel. If you're brand new here and wondering what is going on, my answer to you is this. Absolutely nothing. If you have any Vegas questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer them. Hopefully I do have the answer, but if I don't, it's okay. I will try to get you the answer. All right, jumping down the elevator, we're at Park MGM. I'm gonna head over to Mandalay Bay. That's where my room is, and I haven't gone to the room in a while. I checked in yesterday at 12 o'clock. I checked into the connection's gonna be bad. Hang in there. Hey. Oh, I think I could still talk. So I arrived yesterday morning to Las Vegas. I left LA around 3 a.m. Last minute decision. I arrived in Vegas proper around 9. No, I take that back. Around 7. So I left around 1 o'clock LA time. And then from there, I stopped at South Point. Long story short, I checked into my room at Mandalay Bay at around noon yesterday. And since noon yesterday till now, I probably spent 2 hours in my room so far to take a little nap. And that's it so far. I've been just roaming around. In Vegas, just time flies. One thing leads to another, and another thing happens, and boom, 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 here you go. And then it's like, oh, snap, I have to go back home. But hang in there. We're gonna go for a quick little drive to Mandalay Bay. Mandalay Bay. And then we'll see what happens over there. Vegas right now is in high demand because of the rodeo show. Basically, it's the Super Bowl of. Hang in here for a second. I gotta do something. Actually, I'm not confident. That might fall off. Let's just leave you right there. All right, hang on. I gotta do some stuff. Including, I gotta use a ref, but I gotta hold it. I have no choice here. Hang in there while we leave. We're about to leave. It'll be a quick 7-minute drive, hopefully. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, snaps. All right. Oh, this is a perfect ratio. I love this. 7 viewers to 7 thumbs up. It's the perfect situation, right? 7 thumbs up. It's an even ratio. Hey, that was my dealer. Hello. Okay. Oof. Try to do this. Very good. Sunrise driving in the desert. Oh, did you see that, Lisa? Or are you just saying that generally? Yeah, it's one of the most, I don't get out much in terms of nature-wise, but some of the best. Oh, she's looking, she's making me nervous. Now she's looking, I wanna go, excuse me. Yeah, the view proposition when the sun's coming up on the drive over here, and even in Vegas, woof, it's yeah, I do have a video. I filmed the whole thing while driving out here, Lisa. And fortunately for me, there were some viewers keeping me entertained while on the drive here. So, and we've executed that in a very safe manner. All right, guys, I gotta put you on mute for a second while their system is not, it's sensitive. It doesn't work. The card situation. So I gotta push the button for. Don't follow me. Why is she following me? I went the weird route, so you don't have to wait for me. All right, hang in there. And then she followed me. Jeez. Oh man, these cards. I mean, I feel bad for the people behind me too, but these cards, they don't work no more. It's like, they're so fragile. I made about 8 different cards because every time it doesn't work, they're saying, hey, you have to wait 3 days before you could use it. I'm like, okay. It's been 2 weeks. Oh yeah, boom, boom, boom. It's like, oh jeez, it wasn't like this before. All right. All right, I don't know how to get to Mandalay Bay. I kind of do. Let me see. Take me to Mandalay Bay parking lot, please.
Now turn left onto Frank Sinatra Drive.
That's not where I want to go. We'll figure it out. Yeah, this is beautiful. It's a little windy, but beautiful weather for a mid-December. Okay, gotta turn somewhere here, I think. Excalibur parking lot. Come on. Dinner and a showdown. Huh. That was a pretty cool show. The chicken that they serve you without utensils was for what banquet style food at a show like that. I thought it was good for what it was at Excalibur. My first time sort of spending time at Excalibur, Mandalay Bay, to go a little bit further. Hey. Tell me when and I'll turn. Okay, Delano, I think this is the turn right here, right? Mandalay Bay Garage. Let's do it. Let's do it. And this is the part of the reason why I prefer, coming from LA, I prefer driving versus flying. Yeah, you might save maybe an hour at most if you fly. I say at most because we could go right now. Because by the time you leave your house, you got to get to the airport 1 hour early, get to the airport, which is another thing. Do this, do that. I mean, you're saving a little time. And I'll shut the hell up while I drive. Because the most important part is trying to navigate through the parking structure. You don't want to hit people walking around, so I got to focus, guys. Hey. Oh, I think Krusty texted. Krusty. All right, so this card's not gonna work again here, but it works at other properties. That's weird. It works at Balage. Yeah, let me see. Boom. Push the button for the ticket. Hey. Can I have a parking ticket, please? Hey. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What up? If you're brand new to this channel, don't think too much. I was just at the Park MGM New York area. I'm coming back to home base here. I'm staying at Mandalay Bay. I checked in yesterday at noon, and I've spent a total of around 2 hours, an hour so far. So let's see if the room is still around. Okay, I gotta show you the ceiling a little bit. Hang in there. This car is just in the middle. You wanna get out of the way, or what you wanna do? Hey. Left turn only. Let's make that left turn. Let's make that change. And I don't think I'm in the right place, guys. Where are the escalators? Hopefully you're enjoying the ceiling view. Where are the escalators here? Mandalay Bay. Here. Oh, now I see it. Let's go here and come around. Boom. All right. We did it. Hang in there. Boom, boom, boom. Do I need that? I don't need that. Put this in here. Put this away. Hey. What up, Whaler? How are you? I missed it. I think the video is up there on the drive. What up, Whaler? Whaler, any update on the information on Fontainebleau? On how I could, what time they're starting the grand opening, or did they do it already? You have any information on that, Whaler? Oh, hang in there. I think Krusty texted. All right, let's go. All right, thank you for your patience. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Hey. All right, this is what you call an escalator. I saw that dog earlier. Good dog. Hey. I think they brought a lion in, man. Did you see that? Poor dog. Oh, they're trying to hide a dog or something. Jeez. Yeah, it was a big old cage with like a lion in there. Hey. And yes, it does smell like Mandalay Bay in here. Whew. Mandalay Bay. I need to get some beverage before I head up to the room. Maybe some water. Maybe a coffee. Let's see what they got. I need to grab something real quick. Yeah, I think the restaurants here at Mandalay Bay, yeah, they don't get the respect that, I'm not saying they deserve it, but their restaurants here are good. You know, like this has been around Citizens. Retro is the new kind of concept. I think it's just a pop-up to its fullest extent. Retro. Let's check out Retro real quick. Yeah. They got that brunch spot by Suzanne Flanagan. Well, probably not saying her name right, but oh, hey guys, this looks interesting. $70 because for a while their price was like up there, but I guess they're adjusting it now that maybe their demand went down a little bit. $70 tasting menu per person. That's not bad. Although, wait, get the party's choice of. So you get one choice. So how many courses is this? Beet steak tartare. Keep the party going. Choice of trout manure, steak frites, rigatoni bolognese, sweets. Okay, it's a 3-course for $70. 3-course. I said manure. Yeah, this used to be those the wine situation where they would have a person go up and down, like Tom Cruise, to chase down the wine. Yeah, cool venue, beautiful venue. Hey. The moment finds only if Mandalay, the fan district. The Michael Jackson 1 show here that's still going on, Cirque du Soleil. It's the one Vegas show that had the whole crowd, maybe 80% of the crowd, crying. But again, that was near the time when he passed away around 10 years ago, or maybe more. Yeah, there's a moment in there when people were just sobbing it out, including, I wasn't crying. Hey. Speaking of crying, there was this random YouTube video that popped up on my feed. It's basically these two dudes when they were let's say maybe 6th graders back in 1988. Their mom took them to McDonald's. Very simple act, right? Taking your friend to McDonald's, your mom driving out there. And they just had McDonald's, but the cashiers back then, one of the kids, or one of the young men, or one of the 6th graders, had a camcorder and he was filming, like vlogging style, how they do on YouTube now. Anyhow, now I guess they've been having a YouTube channel. So they recreated those moments and kind of intertwined it with the footages from when they were kids, from over 30 years ago, and so forth and so forth. Man, I don't know why, but I was bawling my eyes out. It was weird. There's no sad note to the video in terms of, having sappy music. None of that stuff, right? It was pretty raw, actually. But I was just like, all of a sudden, all right, I'll shut the hell up. But yeah, it's on YouTube. If you check it out, tell me if it had the same effect on you, because I don't know why. Maybe it was the element of McDonald's, and I've always wanted to work at McDonald's, but they never hired me. Who doesn't hire a kid, to work at McDonald's, right? Yeah, maybe they didn't like Koreans in the 80s. I don't know, but I never could get a job at McDonald's. Maybe that was why, or maybe, my mom never took us to McDonald's. Maybe that. I don't know. I'm kidding. She did take us to McDonald's, all right? Hey. But if any of you are listening, check that video out and tell me if I'm tripping. I was like, I went off like I was watching a Korean drama. That retro restaurant was the wine situation restaurant. Guess they closed. Yeah, with the wine cellar, you had Tom Cruise going up and down, chasing down the wine situation. Where am I going? Oh, I was gonna get some water. Jeez. Gosh. And Krusty Buttons did text, and we might end up at the Wicked Spoon. So I gotta go up to the room. The room's a little mess, guys, but we'll head up there and kind of have closing statements. Closing statements. Yeah, the trial is done. Gonna have some closing statements. Let's see what. All right, we'll go get some water or some drinks. The rodeo's in town, by the way. Whatever this means, this whole thing, it's basically the Super Bowl of the rodeo scene, and it's huge. Yeah, it's huge. Hang in there, I gotta take you off the gimbal. Close your eyes. Gotta take you off the gimbal. All right, hey. Oh, we got some viewers here. I guess people are either waking up or... I'm not at Park MGM anymore. If you're brand new in here wondering if I'm at Park MGM and like, hey, this doesn't look like Park MGM. I'm at Mandalay Bay now, and I'm about to go get some water. Thank you for all the thumbs up. 감사합니다. 감사합니다. Water. Get some water. Hey. Let's take a grandma cookie. Let's go. Yeah. See you later. Okay. I'm gonna be all bougie here. There's no way. Get a little, get a little bubble on me. Here. Let me put some of these in my pocket. Oh, I need to get my key out too. What up? It's still a roll call. If you're brand new in here, feel free to say hi. All right, if I'm making you dizzy, my bad. Tonight I got a feeling I might end up here at Foundation Room because their dress code is not too crazy these days. This could be a thing. I like hip hop music. I mean, I like a lot of music, but usually they have hip hop music up there. It's a restaurant and a club. Okay, let's not say a club. It's like a lounge size that acts like a club. You know, like the clubs in the 90s, not those mega clubs that we know of today. It's fun up there. Crowd is chill. I've only been there twice. I'm talking like I've been there many times. Where do we need to go? Hang in there, we're gonna go through the elevator. Going through the elevator. And I don't think any of them pushed this. Okay. Ooh, oh, thank you. Okay. Du-du-du. Hey. I forgot where my room. Boom, boom, two. All right, cool. Yeah, Mandalay Bay hallway here. They looks like the walls have been retouched up and done, but the floors are still the same. And I'm freehanding this, so it's a little shaky. Close your eyes. The room is messy. Well, not messy. Just I had to rush in and out yesterday, and they brought some goodies for me yesterday. Care package, meaning like extra bed sheets, extra towels, and the interesting thing about this hotel right now is they have community soap. I called down hoping for individual packets, and they're like, okay, we'll send you some or something like that, right? We'll try our best type of situation. And let me show you what they sent up. It's crazy. So they didn't do it. They didn't do it. I don't have a do not disturb sign. Give me a second, guys, because I asked for them to provide a do not disturb sign and put it on the doorway. They didn't do that yet. Hold on, time out. All right, close your eyes for a second. I want to put you on a gimbal. Put your eyes. All right, y'all. Hey, thank you for your patience. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I saw the housekeeping. Let me ask her. Hopefully she has a copy of Do Not Disturb. Or we could all make one, right? A sign, Do Not Disturb. Maybe I shouldn't disturb her. Let me ask. All right. Oof. My favorite thing to do when I get to the room or when I get back indoors to home base is take off my shoes and socks is the first thing I can't wait to do, you know. What up, y'all? All right, the restroom, wash my hands. All right, I'll show you guys the care package. How's the connection? Connection okay? I'll show you what they sent me here. Check it out. So when I check in, I like to ask for extra stuff because I want to cover the bed with bed sheets. You know, I cover that up. And see, I don't know, I didn't do that. Okay, cover that up. But I also asked for extra tissue box, which I got. Boom. A couple of bath towels. They actually sent me 2 of these. And I specifically said I don't need toilet paper. But here's the funny thing, guys. This brand is my favorite toilet paper brand, Cottonelle, because it has the ridges. So I'm taking these home, guys. All right, kind of joking, but not really. So they don't have the, here, let me show you. They have these pumps here. Let me show you. Bathroom's messy, but I'll give you an idea. Okay. So I was surprised when I saw this here at Mandalay Bay. They got the community pumps. I wish they had pumps in here, but there's no pumps. There's no jacuzzi pumps in here. It's just a soaking tub. So when I saw that, I called down there. Boom, boom, boom. They're like, okay, boom, 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 boom. Anyhow, they sent me a brand new. Like, what the hell you want me to do with this? But the dilemma is, I'm not sure if I could take this or if I should. I don't know, because they said they'll charge you $25 if you took one of these bottles. But I was like, all right. I thought it was funny, but they sent me some of these. Facial soap. But fortunately for me, I always have these toiletries in my car, and that's another beauty of driving out here from LA. You could have options in the car. So when I get to situations like this, for example, I think some of the hotels like Flamingo, technically I've never stayed there because I tried and I had that bed bug situation. But just in case I run into situations where I don't like their brand, I do have individual ones that I like Caesars. I also like the one at Aria and Cosmopolitan. I like those brands. So if I have extra of those, I'll just keep it on the side just in case I need it. All right, cool story. I'll shut the hell up. All right, y'all. I think that's it. I think that's the show. I might knock out for 30 minutes or so. Let's see if what Krusty Button says. He's down to go to Wicked Spoon. And our talk was perhaps we're going to walk down the strip up and down today because he wants to collect some magnets from each property that he stayed in before. Although I'm trying to figure out if I could go to Fontainebleau before the during the invitation only. I want to try to, which probably of that happening is maybe less than 1% at this point. But hey, I'm still I want to be on standby for that if it happens. On that, all right, y'all. If you don't have any more questions, we never had questions. Oh, while we're on this, if you ever stayed at Mandalay or plan to stay at Mandalay Bay, this view proposition I have, it's not called a strip view, guys. Do not get fooled by saying they'll give you a strip view thinking you're gonna have this view. Do not. Do not. Make sure you specify that you want to have the view looking towards Bellagio, looking towards New York, and you want to look towards this way, the north way. So the north view. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for strip view, because if you get the strip view, chances are you're gonna get this view right here, strip view, because that's the Las Vegas Boulevard Strip, and you'll get this view here. I mean, not bad. You have the airport, you got this, you got that, but just it's fun. It's easy to not remember that because I've done it a few times where I'm like, oh, strip view, cool, boom, 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 but it's like this view here. So specify you want that north view, and I'm making a video on this, on which tower showcases this view on this side, because there's 3 main wings here, and one of the towers guarantees you that you're gonna get this view here, right here. So subscribe if you haven't. Stay tuned for that. Max, thank you. I'll grab some coffee. I'll look for a $10 coffee, but if I don't succeed, I'll pocket the remainder of that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Max. And I'll be back live streaming somewhere. Thank you for watching, and please. Hey, there's people roaming in. Do we get any? Let me see. Missed it. I got to screenshot that right here. Picture for the party, yes sir. See you guys. Bye-bye.